My name is Simon Wood, and I'm a street musician here in Newcastle and all over the place. I go all over the world playing these instruments. My instrument's quite unusual. Yes, some people say it looks like a wok, or it looks like a couple of barbecues, but it's actually called a hang drum or a hand pan. And then one day I was in Vondel Park in Amsterdam, and I heard some guy playing it, and I couldn't see him. I came around the corner and I could hear the noise, and I was like, what is this? And I saw this guy playing. I sat down next to him and he finished playing, and he told me about the instrument. And then I came home, and then I wrote to the makers in Switzerland and asked them if I could have an instrument, but I did not hear back from them for 1 year. So it was a long time, and I'd forgotten by this time that I'd even asked. And then a year and a bit later I got an email from them saying, hello, we are the handmakers in Switzerland, would you like an instrument? And I was like, yes, hooray. 3 months later I went to Switzerland. In fact, it's 10 years next month. On the 20th of May next month is the 10 years since I bought this instrument in Switzerland. And in a way, it sounds cheesy, but it changed my life, because I became part of a community of people that were growing, like right at the very start, you know, like a community of people, and we all started connecting with each other on YouTube, and then Facebook, and forums, and then visiting each other, and then going to festivals, and now there's a community of like, we call it a family of people that we know all over the world. I've just been in India, meeting up with players over there that I'd never met before, staying in their home. People invited me into the house to come and play with them and come and meet them. And I have friends all over Europe now, all over the world, who play this instrument. So not only do I do it as part of my living, this is what I do now. I play in the street, I play concerts, I play festivals, I do gigs all over when I can get them. So in that way, it really did change my life. And then playing in the street, you get to meet so many nice people. You get to do so many nice things. You get to go lots of places. And it's a lifestyle, it's a lifestyle rather than a job. I don't have to go to work every day. I can get up in the morning, decide what I'm going to do. I was in Germany last summer, and sometimes I can have big crowds of people, like 100 people standing around me. People start dancing and going crazy. Like, I had big crowds of people dancing in Germany, and the other buskers came up to me and they were like, what are you doing? People in here don't dance in the street. And I was like, well, they were. And I think sometimes it depends on if you're in a good mood, you can also, and it's a strange thing, without sounding like all egotistical or anything, you can affect the street by the music you give to it, the energy you give to it. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of time in their life trying to find out what they're meant to be doing and what they're meant to do. I was lucky in the sense that, you know, it sounds a bit cheesy, but I found percussion and drumming, and then being a street entertainer, and then the way now I know, for now at the very least, that's what I'm meant to do. It might not be what I'm meant to do in 20 years time, hopefully it will be, but I'm lucky in that respect. I found my passion, something that I know I can do well, or well enough to be able to satisfy myself and others, you know.